Thank you for inviting me today to give this presentation on incorporating HR analytics into the Oh Suite software company. Today, I'd like to share with you 3 ways I think our company can use HR analytics to drive performance. As HR director, I analyze data to address trends that are affecting our organizational performance. Trends such as employee attitudes, productivity, safety, and unit costs reveal gaps in HR processes. Improving these processes require investments of time and resources. It is best to utilize data to make informed decisions. After reviewing our first year's performance data, our employee engagement and satisfaction need to be improved. We have high absenteeism and turnover, which costs the company. Grievances and morale can be addressed by investing in benefits like health and retirement to increase our retention of our employees. The company performance based on Q4 is suffering due to the lack of knowledge and skills in our employees. High accident rates have shown to cost the company. We have also not been able to reach our production goals, and this is affecting our quality index. We also have to pay for overtime to reach our unit performance. While our unit labor costs are in the green, we need to invest in training to sharpen the skills and knowledge of our employees to not incur the cost of quality and time for our production. Here are my 3 recommended solutions based on the data provided. The first thing we must consider is our quality of hires. One bad hire will negatively affect the success of this startup company by 30%. We must identify which sourcing channels produce the highest return of investment when it comes to employee selection. Second, we must consider the revenue per employee. This is the ultimate measure of organizational efficiency, and we must use it to scale our performance. We must track quarterly to ensure that our headcount does not outpace productivity. Third, we must predict attrition. So our talent is our only asset. If we lose a lead developer or performer, this could cost the company months in production. We must correlate low engagement scores in specific departments with voluntary turnover to intervene before resignation happens. Here are the methods in which we hope to apply our metric solutions. First, we must quantify where our quality hires are coming from. For instance, do we source these quality applicants through channels like LinkedIn, or are they found through referral applications? Secondly, the revenue of employees can be determined through quarterly performance reviews. Based on these performance reviews, the company can compensate those high performers with rewards. Finally, our predictive attrition will be conducted through state interviews and surveys. This will help us consider the attributes of our company that attract and retain high performers. As a startup company, it is important to develop our employees and processes to benefit our overall organizational performance. First, we must view our employees as valuable assets, not as expenses. Investing in them will be an investment in the business. We can create individual development plans for new employees to build up their knowledge and skills and motivate them to be engaged in their process. Monitoring and measuring performance will ensure the quality of return of investment on these training initiatives. The added value to the human capital of our company will be determined through the changes that we see in our data in the following quarters. Additional recommendations I will make as your HR director would be to invest in benefit programs to increase employee satisfaction. Employees that are satisfied are more engaged and will produce more for the company. This will reduce absenteeism, increase morale, and overall performance of the organization. Performance reviews for all levels will identify gaps within the organization. Finally, we must provide specific training to improve the trends that we notice are affecting our organizational success. In closing, I would like to emphasize the importance of analyzing the details within our data. Data-driven decisions will help us to cut unnecessary costs for our company. Finally, the investments that we make should be meeting the needs of our organization. Thank you for your time, and I am open to any feedback that you have for me. Have a great day.